Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, still alive and in color from Capitan, New Mexico, in my Casita RV, all fiberglass, 84 square feet of interior space. I've been RVing a long time. And what's the temperature? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor, it's currently 58.
With a high of 65. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Capitan, New Mexico?
The current temperature in Capitan is 55.
With a high of 85. But on the Tree of Truth, it shows to be 51. All right. And the reason I've got this on is because inside this morning when I woke up, it was 52 inside. So anyway, it's cool here. I mean, it's really cool here today. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The temperature in Butte right now is 48.
48. Yep, temperatures are already dropping for you guys out there, but the high shows to be in the 80s, so that's not too bad. But anyway, why do I ask about Bangor and Maine and Butte, Montana? I have no clue, just a random choice. So having said that, hang on. It won't be in the 50s in central Texas at my home base until probably November. But yeah, I had to dig around and dig out my little hoodie this morning because, yeah, it's pretty chilly in here. And also, just a little housekeeping. I will be heading back to Texas pretty soon. So for those of you that are sending mail, send it to Kingsland, Texas, P.O. Box 1446, Kingsland, Texas 78639. And what else? I guess that's about it. But no, I'll be heading back here pretty soon. Yeah, you know what the dog said when they cut his tail off? It won't be long now. And that is a factum. A factum correctum. So anyway, what else can I tell you? I got to introduce the gang back here. This is Trenton Clump. That's an It. That's a little travel trailer. That's a teddy bear with my name on it. That is Olive Oil, Popeye, and Betty Boop. That is a sticker that says Native Texan on it. This is a MiFi Jetpack 7730L that I get my internet from, unlimited, truly unlimited on the prepaid plan, but it's no longer available. Anyway, that is a 1,000 yen note worth about $9. That's a 5-euro note. Underneath that's a couple of $2 bills. That is a Frugal RV Gal sticker. Check her channel out. This is Mr. Bojangles. Yeah, you pull that little string and he dances. Pretty neat. Those are newer bananas. And that is Olive Oil's bra, and that is Everdry dehumidifier. That is a smiling faces. And this says, life is better in a casita, and for me it is. Even though a lot of people think this small space is confining, to me it's like a little nest, and I'm very comfortable with it because I don't have a dog and there's only one person, and that makes all the difference in the world. So today is the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow, and yeah, we're you're getting close to heading back to Texas, and so yeah, just keep that in mind, and we'll move forward now. Going back to Texas, yeah, that's been great. This has been a great 5 months so far. And yeah, that's freaking awesome, man. I mean, I got to see a lot of New Mexico and enjoy a lot of beautiful sunrises and sunsets. But let's go with comments, Rusty. That's what this is. DJ Vaughn. This is on the Sunday Drive. It says, just beautiful. Was in the area on Saturday. Love the smell of pines and clean air. Well, let me tell you, boy, you got it out here. I love it out here. Corrine Hall. Make banana bread. Okay, I sure do. I'll do that right now. Corrine Hall, beautiful country. Thank you. Red Star 46. Did you pull that RV with the Prius? No, I had a triple axle fifth wheel that I pulled with the Prius. Barbara Ness. It's 6 feet. Well, he's talking about the tiny homes. He says he believes that's called chipboard. It is. Yeah, my cabin is similar. Yeah, it's a chipboard. Barbara Ness again on the same thing. My husband bought me a building like this, 12 by 20 feet, including a front porch. He completely finished the inside with insulation and heavy wood panel for walls. Yeah, it's a very economical way to set up a tiny home. It really is. It's very, because Dirksen storage buildings and other storage building manufacturers, they'll build it any way you want it, to any level of finish that you want. They'll do nothing or a lot because they charge you for it. Okay, here's one here. This is Red Star 46. Says, just being curious, if this is the perfect boondocking RV, why did you make the move to the casita? Well, because I don't do much boondocking anymore, one reason, but I wanted a casita, which you also call the perfect boondocking RV. Well, they're small, they're easy to get around in. This one, the Coachman has more room, which I would like more. I think both would be great. It just depends on your choice. The Coachman Clipper Cadet is just what it is. It's an inexpensive or cheap RV. You can get it for $10,000 in that range. The Casita is a $20,000 RV. So the difference is this is fiberglass, much better built. The cabinets are much better. You got a larger refrigerator, three-way. You got a roof AC, a 9200 BTU. But anyway, no, it works okay for me. But anyway, moving right along here to Scott Faulkner. We camp a few times in the fall every year and never had any issues, never seen a snake or anything for that matter. This was my wife's and I first boondocking experience in 2012. That Sunday Drive area that I was in, the BLM area, that's a great place to boondock. It is. It's because everything is really dispersed. There's no camps right next to you, as far as I can see. Carl French, looks like you discovered a little piece of heaven there, Rusty. That is definitely a place I want to go. Please keep the beautiful videos coming. Oh, we got them coming, babe. Don't worry about that. Steve Heelan, morning, Rusty. In Asia, duck eggs are said to increase fertility. Well, that's what I need. I need to be more fertile. I need more kids. John Gritback, Bach, beautiful country, just waiting for the Duke to come riding by. Yeah, well, that would have been the country they'd have been in. That's old rugged mountain country. Joyce Forney, hi, you sound relaxed and zen with the beauty of your surroundings. You are one lucky fellow being able to enjoy the quietude blessings. Anyway, it's not luck. I mean, luck is an interesting word. We're not sure what it means. But, if you plan it and you execute it and it works, that's not luck. I mean, you did it. Terry Mosley, I love the casita and would have one, except I need an oven. So sorry they don't leave room even to add one. Scamp is the same way. Well, you'll find out if you want a small RV that you can live without an oven. And it's not that hard. I've been doing it for 2 years. It doesn't bother me 5 cents. Roaming free, beautiful. Since it's BLM, how do you get a permit, or do you? For the BLM, you don't need a permit out here. You just go out there and camp. You don't pay a fee at all. It's free camping, man. Free. You just go out anywhere on government land, even in national forests. You just find your spot and camp as long as it's within 100 yards of the road. Scotty Thompson, cool video taught Rusty. How many cell phone do you have, Rusty? I got one right now, Scotty. Well, I got two of the same phone, LG G4. Cool comment call, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. How are you doing? Your bowling's going to start pretty soon, right? Bart Maverick. Now that's my kind of place I'd love to live. Yeah, that's a beautiful view. Nothing but the wide open wilderness with the beautiful mountainous terrain in the background. Oh yes, one day I'll eventually get out to Capitan and the surrounding areas. Thank you for sharing your videos, Rusty. You don't realize what peace of mind that gives me to escape the rat race mindset of the overpopulated northwest Georgia. Well, guys, a lot of people wonder why I come to New Mexico and these places out here in West Texas. Man, there's nobody here. That's what I like. I don't like to drive down a highway where there's a lot of traffic. I don't like to go into a town where there's a lot of traffic. So that's just me. Now, for you, you do something else. Tim Heisman, driving around somewhere. I don't know where I was. But anyway, Tim Heisman says it's $140 for internet. Wow, that's pretty expensive. Dale Pointer, lost in the land of no return. Like the movie River of No Return, the last getaway area, silence can be so loud. It's amazing. When you get in an area where there's just nothing, that you can actually hear it. And Coco, we have a 2011 Casita Spirit Deluxe. We love it. Best RV we've ever owned. Well, I agree with you. Mine's the best RV I've ever owned, too. But it's just, a lot of it's a matter of timing. I was in that mode of getting a small RV. It just, it's timing and the quality of the product and everything else. It just worked for me. It apparently worked for you. Rich Soreto, thank you for your kindness and inspiring video. When we're so glad we found you. God bless. That was on a Sunday drive. All of these are on a Sunday drive. Deborah Anderson, wish I was there. So beautiful. Well, you can be there. Carol Erickson, beautiful. It's not easy to find quiet alone with your thoughts. My ears begin to ache. Why? I don't know. Smile. Peace out. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. And but there's there's places even near where I live in Texas, in central Texas. If I go a little west, there's places just like that. I mean, not maybe there's no mountains like that, but no, there's places you can pull over on the side of the road and there's nothing. I mean, no sound, no nothing. Johnny Petrogula, hey, Rusty, do you like Coca-Cola? No, I don't drink those things. I don't drink Dr. Pepper. Well, hell, they got 22 or 25 grams of sugar in them. That's a day's dose in one of them. But, people do what they do. If you make bad choices, then you're going to pay for it when you get older, when you get my age. Jonathan Hanson, I remember the days as a kid riding in the back of a pickup. Very dangerous, but we didn't know it. Totally illegal now, but sure was fun. Something millennials will never know. No, he says very dangerous. I disagree with that. Because my dad never drove over 15 or 20 miles an hour. And, he was aware that we were in the back. So, back then people had common sense. They didn't try to do something stupid to be funny, But anyway, William Bingham, this is one of your best driving videos. Absolutely beautiful. Great narration. Leaving Tuesday for 2 weeks on Four Corners area and back through Gallup area and then back to Kentucky. Safe travels back to Texas. Wild Bill. Well, good luck to you, Wild Bill. Enjoy your trip. Debbie 88007. Nice Sunday drive. I'd be playing John Denver's Country Roads in the CD player. Well, see, that's something people do that I don't do. I mean, I don't listen to any music. Or rarely. I do listen to some harp relaxing music, instrumental music occasionally, but not often. Because when I'm driving down a road like that, I want to listen to some, I ask, will music add anything to this? And the answer is always no. Music doesn't add a thing. I mean, country road, I mean, that may be beautiful to you, but it doesn't add anything to me. But anyway, enough said. James Ortiz, the mountains north of there are the Arabellas. Okay, well, good to know that. Okay, here's one on my Lear 180 pickup camper. That goes way back. Good to know those old videos are popping up again. Stephanie Ortega says, but how do you lock the tailgate? Well, locking the tailgate from the inside is not that difficult. If you've got a Lear 180, you got a handle on each side, on the outside. On the inside, you can put a little piece of wood under those little bars so they won't move. And they're locked. I'm telling you, they're locked. So anyway, Allison Thomas on comment call. Hi, Rusty. Will you take on a... Here's a good one. You'll like it. I thank you, Allison. Says, hi, Rusty. Will you take on a female companion who is homeless because she lost her job, etc.? She got her degrees, her degress, D-E-G-R-E-S-S, in psychology. Well, no, Allison. I ain't taking on any companion, male or female or dogs or chickens or cats. Thanks for the thought, though. Elisa Bethla, beautiful on the Sunday drive. Gary Maris, you could hear a lizard pass gas there 100 yards away. Nice spot, Rusty. Thank you. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know they would do that. Couch Potatoes Kennedy, Rusty, I can't put words that are good enough for that view. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm always impressed. I read some of these really old authors that wrote in the 16, 17, and 1800s, and even early 1900s, and they had to be really descriptive because there was no other way for you to see what they're seeing. And some of those old authors are just freaking awesome, man. They are, I'm telling you. Sanborn S, good video, beautiful area. What was that road you were on, road number? I have no clue. It's a BLM near on the way to Fort Stanton. from Capitan. Freeform, Kentucky, don't get much better than this. I agree with you. I enjoyed it. Mike Neely, Sunday Drive. Best way to spend a hot afternoon is on a dirt road, slowly bouncing around in the low mountains and the desert foothills. My dad and I, when I was a kid, and now my wife and kids and I have spent many hours doing this right here. Thanks, Rusty, for taking us along for the ride. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, and a little family outing, particularly if you got kids, a little family outing like that where the kids don't have their smartphones or laptops or whatever with them, and you actually get to carry on a conversation. Yeah, that's pretty valuable time. William R. Kirkland, thanks for sharing. It helps me in recalling memories about driving and camping in rural old Florida, backwoods during the mid-1950s. No one else around for miles. Different time, different world. Well, it was a different time, but it's the same old world, and it's still out here, guys. I mean, there aren't, I say there's not many people that do that, but what's happening is, as a percentage of the population, which has increased dramatically over the past 100 years, it has stayed about the same. But 1% of 100 million equals a certain number, and 1% of 200 million is another one. So, but we've got, I don't know, what do we have? 300 million people in the U.S. or something, 320 million. Hey, Google, what's the population of the United States?
The population of United States was 327.2 million in 2018.
Hey, Google, what's the population of Texas?
The population of Texas was 28.7 million in 2018.
What's the population of New Mexico?
The population of New Mexico was 2.095 million in 2018.
Even though it's a slightly smaller state with land area, there's just not many people in New Mexico. Hey, Google, what's the population of Montana?
The population of Montana was 1.062 million in 2018.
And that's a pretty large state, so yeah, the population density there is very low. Let's see. Here we go. Dennis 78382. Beautiful country. Look at those skies. Yeah, I ate at a traditional German restaurant today. Guess who I thought of? Let me think. Der Trixa. Yeah, old Der Trixa. How's he doing? Last one, guys. Shift into high. Says awesomeness. 10-ply. I got 10-ply tires. I really do. 10-ply Michelins. They were expensive, but I don't want to have any tire problems. Nicely done, good sir. Great views. The clouds are cool. Very quiet. Where am I? Turn left by where the old schoolhouse used to be. Anyway, guys from, let me do a joke. I forgot to do that. Hey, Google, make us laugh. Forgot that.
What happens when a frog's car breaks? It gets towed.
See, there's one. Ha, 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 ha. Hey, Google, make us laugh.
What do cats eat for breakfast? Mice Krispies.
All right, guys. Anyway, I'm going to be heading back to Texas soon, so be sure and send your cards and letters or whatever to Kingsland, Texas, P.O. Box 1446, Kingsland, Texas is 78639. And what else? That's about it. I'll do videos on the way back of different things. And today for a video, I'm not sure what I'll do. I may do another little driving video because since I'm going to be leaving here very soon, I may just drive around Capitan and kind of reminisce and think about the memories I'll have when I get back to Texas. I don't know what. I'll do something, guys, because I want to. I don't have anything else to do. But having said that, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye, bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission. Doesn't cost you one penny. What else? Oh, hold on. Yeah, some of y'all are using the link, Amazon link regularly, and I appreciate that. And those that have used it off and on, well, that's fine too. I do appreciate it. It helps because my channel doesn't generate crap really, but it helps. But together, they pay for all these extra things that I do. Otherwise, I'd be sitting at my home base in Kingsland, Texas, looking out the window like a little bird in a nest. But having said that, what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes. What else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, walk, walk. Exercise your body once or twice a day. You'll never regret it because you may live healthier a little longer, and that's believe me, that means a lot. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes. All those little neurons in there are forming your ideas and your thoughts and your consciousness and your memories. So put in good ingredients. Turn the TV off. And if you never turn the TV on again, you'd never miss it. I don't own a TV, and I'm glad I don't. That's where the TV goes, back there on that rack. Do you see one there? No, and you never will. What else? That's about it, guys. At ease, carry on, enjoy your life one day at a time. Today is Monday, Labor Day, September the 2nd, actually. And this is September, so we're going to be heading back to Texas. And I'm looking forward to it, tell you the truth, because I've been out here for a while. Anyway, guys, adios. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.